Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I am going to play a little bit of XCOM 2. Recently there was a new expansion added to XCOM 2, which is called the War of the Chosen. So I have been playing XCOM 2 for a while, but I only recently got the War of the Chosen expansion, so today I am going to be playing a few missions with the new expansion. The new expansion basically added a bunch of new mechanics to the game, new maps and stuff, new weapons, new classes, and a bunch of very evil dudes, like antagonists that you fight in the game, which really spices up the game quite a lot. So it's basically a whole new game on top of the normal awesome goodness that you got from the base game of XCOM 2. So right now we are heading to a mission where we need to investigate a forge or a building. Okay, so that's the place that we need to go investigate.
Squad concealment.
Now, if you haven't ever played XCOM 2, it's basically a turn-based strategy game. So let me first save here, because I always like to save at the beginning of a mission. So it is a turn-based tactical strategy game. So you take your turn and then the enemy takes their turn. So we are going to be heading over there. And at the beginning of every match, you usually have, with a few exceptions, you have concealment. And during concealment, you can basically move anywhere you want without worrying about being spotted. Only if you move on certain areas, then the game will notify you that you are about to be spotted. And then once you are spotted, you are taken out of concealment and the battle then begins. But until that time, you can basically move anywhere you want. And if you spot the enemy and you attack them first, then you get like a little bit of an advantage, like a ambush advantage almost, I could say. So I have now taken my turn, and now it is the enemy's turn to move. And because they are like around here in the shadow, I currently cannot see what movements they are making. So my squad setup, by the way, I didn't tell you that at the beginning, is 2 snipers. So these 2 blue guys are snipers. Then I have 3 grenadiers, which use grenades, and then I have 1 huge fucking robot. The robots are a new class that were added, I think, in one of the DLCs. It wasn't added with the latest War of the Chosen expansion, it was added before that, but it's really cool to use these robots because you can use them as cover. So as you're moving around, just as long as you keep your squad around the area where the robot is, you can actually get cover from them, because the game has a cover system. So if you use cover very efficiently, then you take less damage, and that is very, very good.
10-4.
Since, as you will see, using cover is very important in the game. But honestly, I'm not going to explain the whole game to you guys. I've already done a review of the game when the game came out, like probably by now it's been 2 years ago when I did my review, and my opinion of the game still stands. Basically what I said in my review is still pretty valid, so if you want to learn more about the game or whatever, you can just basically go watch my review. So I'm not going to be speaking too much about the base game mechanics and all of that stuff in this video. I'm just going to be playing the game. So those two guys, as you can see here, if I move in there, then I will be spotted. So we could attack them right now, but I don't really want to do that. I just want to see here. I actually forgot what the quick save button is. Let me just check here. Quick save, quick save. Okay, F5 and F6. Okay, I just need to remember that. So we will do a quick F5 and then it should save. The only thing that really bothers me about the game still is the performance. The performance of the game, it leaves a lot to be desired. The game really doesn't run very smoothly. That's really the only thing that I don't like about the game. So we finally reached the building, the forge as they call it. So now we need to go inside the forge and investigate it. And I have a side objective whereby I have to skulljack a codex. I'm not going to explain what that is because it's quite of a spoiler actually. So I actually hope that we don't have to do that in this game, because I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. But if we encounter it, then that's life. You really can't avoid spoilers your entire life. I mean, the game is 2 years old, so spoiling a 2-year-old game really isn't that bad. But I will tell you guys if I am going to spoil something before I do it. So we've moved our entire squad a little bit closer now. The enemies will take their turn. Hopefully they won't spot us. Okay, unfortunately they have spotted me. Okay, so that robot has a special ability whereby it has a constant overwatch. So as soon as you end your turn with that robot, it automatically enters overwatch. So that is why the robot fired at that guy. Even though he missed him, that is why he fired at that guy, because he had overwatch, and overwatch is an extremely important mechanic in the game, because it allows you to take advantage of an ambush. So I can run over here maybe. I don't want to get hit by any turrets, but I don't think there are any turrets in the area right now. So I think we should be safe if we run over here. Over there, I think. Let's rotate a little bit. Over there.
No problem, boss.
Let's see if we get spotted by anything.
Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
Okay, so that's not good. I don't want to be spotted by that group over there. So I'm going to quick load, and then I'm just going to remember that I don't want to move that close to that area, because otherwise I will get spotted. I first have to deal with the 3 guys that I currently have around me, and then on the next turn those other 2 in the patrolling party or the patrolling group will probably spot me after that, so then I can deal with those. So let's see here. I can shoot with that guy, but that guy has armor. Those 4 yellow things over there are armor, or is armor, and those mechs are really difficult to take down. So from here I can probably fire the pistol at that guy. Let's see. Lightning hands. 60%. That's not very high, unfortunately. So let's first see here. Okay, 85% on that guy is good. So I need to take one of these guys, which will probably be this guy, and I need to blow that thing to Kingdom Come. So let's use the lightning hands and shoot that guy first. I just want to see here what my abilities are. Death from above. Okay, so that won't trigger right now, because every one of your squad members have abilities, and you get more abilities as you level up. Since the game is RPG, it has RPG mechanics. The more you level up, the better your guys get. So I think I'm just going to fire on that guy in order to rip his armor apart, and we will see how it goes from then on. Okay, so he currently has quite a lot of HP left. I definitely don't think I will be able to kill him outright with one shot. So let's see how much damage he will take. Okay, he will take quite a bit, not a huge amount, and 85% is quite a lot, so he should kill him. Oh no, I don't think he will kill him. He will be left with a little bit of HP still. And then we can maybe finish him off with a pistol or something like that. So I think we're gonna use this guy's pistol right now. So let's move to here. Yes, I think that's fine.
Whatever you say.
Okay, we get that cinematic again, which we can't skip right now. That's another thing, the game has a few unskippable cinematics, but I think you can get a mod to remove the unskippable cinematics, so it's really not that bad. So we will use lightning hands on that guy. And he's dead. And then we can shoot that guy. And then we can move over there. Let me just see. Okay, so I have 3 more guys that I can play with this turn, so I will definitely be able to kill all of these guys. It shouldn't be a problem. In order to remove the cover from that guy, I can bomb. I can like throw a bomb here, because my 3 yellow guys, that guy, and that guy over there, are grenadiers. So I can definitely throw a grenade over there if I really want to. So let me just think what will be the most efficient. If I move over here, I'm pretty much going to tear him apart. So I guess we can do that.
Sure thing.
Okay, and that was a critical hit. That's very good. Only has 1 HP left, so he's nearly dead. And then, let's see, 65, 53, so that's really bad chances. So I think I will move this guy over here. Let's see. I wonder, I think over here will be good.
I'll comply for now.
Wow, only 66% to kill him. That's really low. I mean, I'm standing right next to him.
Will the death of this one change anything? My weapon is nearly depleted.
Wow, he actually exploded. I wonder... So let's move over there and kill this guy. Okay, so this guy has a special ability whereby he doesn't completely die in a turn, he actually enters like a stasis type thing.
Heretics, come forth!
Okay, so this is part of the new DLC that I talked about, the War of the Chosen. There are 3 chosen, and this is one of them, and they just randomly pop up and fuck your group up. They basically ambush you, and it can be a real pain in the ass. So this guy can summon robotic allies. Missed shots against this chosen will generate shielding, which is really bad, and gains health when nearby enemies take damage. So he basically has like a lifesteal type thing, and his weaknesses are takes increased damage from close range attacks and takes increased damage from skirmishers. I don't think I have any skirmishers right now.
Of your ruin.
Okay, so he popped out over there.
Commander, one of the Chosen is here. We'll have to deal with it before it throws off the rest of our operation.
So the good thing is that he isn't the most difficult type of enemy. Like there are, like I said, 3 different ones that can spawn, and he's not really the most difficult one, so I don't think he should be much of a problem. There's another one that you can encounter that actually is immune to Overwatch, and that is extremely bothersome, because when something is immune to Overwatch, it's really difficult for you to kill it. So we will move over here, kill this guy, and that should release the mind control.
Got him.
I will not allow you to rise against my holy servants.
Okay, that's good. So generally my tactic when going up against the Chosen, like this dude that popped out here just now, generally my tactic is I just go into Overwatch. Like just constantly Overwatch for a few turns, and then I wait until he pops out. But because I am already spotted, they might send reinforcements pretty soon. I don't hope they do, but they might actually do that. And I can't remember exactly where he was. He was like over here somewhere, so I think another turn, maybe 2 turns, then he will be close to me. So I think it should be okay if we move forward. Let's see, I did quick save just now, so let's see how far forwards I can move before getting spotted.
Sure thing.
Okay, so that's safe, so I can move all of my guys basically around that area.
Just how fast do you think this unit is?
Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
Okay, so let's see. Where's my dude with the Skulljack? One of my dudes has a Skulljack. It's not any of these guys. This one. This is the guy that has the Skulljack. So let's see if I use the Skulljack on him. I think I'm going to trigger more guys in this area, but let's just see quickly. Let's do that.
Deploying the jack.
And then you just basically choose begin the hack.
We're in. This looks valuable.
And I picked up a bunch of loot.
I've got the thing.
Okay, so that's very good actually. I wasn't spotted at all by anything in this area. Something did spawn there. I don't think it is the oh, it is the avatar. Holy shit, okay. Because it says there at the top left, neutralize the avatar. So the avatar is basically the most powerful thing in the game. It's a really, really powerful enemy. So we are going to be in for a bunch of fun right now, because we are going to fight the strongest enemy in the game basically. So let's throw a plasma grenade over there in order to destroy his cover. Let's throw it over there.
Grenade out!
Okay, that pretty much destroyed all of his cover, so he should be very easily killed right now. Let's see. Okay, so I only have these 2 guys left to attack with. So let's do a quick save and just a secondary save for in case, because the quick save sometimes doesn't work, unfortunately. It's just one of those little bugs that the game has, but you can just avoid it by basically saving automatically or doing a manual save. And then let's see, 62%. Let's hope that we can get that. Okay, that's good.
That's right.
The death of these subordinates will prevent nothing.
And then I have 2 choices. I can either just do a normal Overwatch, or I can do a kill zone, which sets up a kill zone, and anything that moves in that entire area will get shot at during my turn. So I think that if I move a little bit forward and then go into the normal Overwatch with my pistol, that might be a little bit better. So yeah, I think if we move over there and then do the pistol Overwatch, that will be pretty good, even though the pistol Overwatch is a little bit useless. I would much rather want to get to a roof and then do a full Overwatch. We could actually have done it from there. Yes, I think I'm going to do that, in fact. Let's load our quick save that we just did, and then we can grapple, because I actually forgot that we have a grapple ability. Then we can grapple to that roof, and then we can do a full Overwatch from there. That will be much better than doing a pistol Overwatch. So grapple, and we can't grapple anywhere. Okay, so I thought that we might be able to grapple from here to there, but it seems that the grapple is just outside of the possible zone where you can actually grapple to. So I think in that case I will do a long watch from here, which is basically an Overwatch. So if anything moves in the area, this guy will shoot at it.
It appears to be capable of repairing its physical wounds.
They are mine.
Wow, she actually missed.
Not even close.
Okay, so we will do another quick save. We will move this guy away because those zombies actually explode. So let's grapple over here, I think.
Throw in the hook.
And it seems there's no enemies on this rooftop, so that's very good. And then we will move him over here, since I don't want to assault the front side of the complex, so I will much rather just move over here.
It feels good to move around.
Okay, so why do I get this cinematic again? I've already gotten this cinematic. Okay, and then we will do a free reload, since my gun has a modification on it which allows me to do a free reload. And then I think we can kill these guys. Let me just see here. Okay, so I can move way over there.
Roger that.
And this one will be able to kill both of these from here. And like I said, they explode, so you do not want to be close to them when they explode. And then I can fire my pistol at that one.
What did you expect?
My expectations for them were exceedingly low.
And then I can just rush forward with all of these.
On the move.
And another cool thing about this game is that fire, for instance, here, the fire was first over here. It was like in this area. But fire actually spreads, so it burns. Eventually this entire bridge will be burned. So that's actually really cool. And if you run through the fire, then you will also get burned by losing health, and you also get the burned status on you. So that's actually really cool that there are actually environmental hazards like that, which can actually damage you and change the normal course of the match. So this guy, like I said, we do not want to assault the front side, so we will move him over here. It is a little bit risky to bunch up your characters like this, because if I get ambushed by something, even though it's not very likely, if I do get ambushed, then I will take a lot of damage. So we do not really want that to happen. And I will grapple over here.
Grapple out.
And I will do a quick save. And I will move over here. Or where do I want to move? We have to get in there. So eventually around here somewhere. Okay, well, we can go through that window maybe. Okay. So let's move over there.
Seems doable.
And then I will do a Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And this guy still has a turn left, so let's see if we can move him over there. Luckily, because he is a robot, he can climb walls. He doesn't need to go up ladders.
I feel light on my feet.
Destroy all who would defy the Elders!
Okay, so it seems that the avatar is choosing to stay inside there, inside the building for now. Which I'm absolutely fine with. Oh, I just spotted something there, I think.
Commander, I believe we are seeing something entirely new. An alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces. I strongly advise a cautious approach.
Yeah, so that is the avatar. It is extremely powerful. And we are going to try to take it out as quickly as possible. So we will start off by doing this and blowing up all of its cover. Hopefully my guy at the top there doesn't take any damage. He shouldn't take any damage. Let's see if that is okay.
Frag out!
What the? It jumped to a new position as soon as it took damage.
That's absolutely fine. We are going to obliterate it now. So we will... I could first do the lightning hands on it, but it will teleport again. Which maybe we don't want. Since it's in a pretty good position right now to take a bit of damage. Let's just see this guy. What can he do? Oh, he can actually still shoot. So let's see. Yeah, no, I think I will just shoot with this guy. he will take a lot of damage. Okay, that's a bad location for him to have gone to, because I don't really have a good view on him from here, so I will have to move over here.
Exertion outpoint.
And this might kill him. And it was a critical. Okay, that was actually much easier than what I thought. The problem with that guy is that if you don't have your guys in a very good position to attack him, then you are going to take a lot of damage. But fortunately, I was in a very good position.
Overwatch.
So this guy is in Overwatch right now, because I need to remember that there are a bunch of guys inside there that want to kill me right now. And they're on the next turn they're gonna move around, and they might come outside here, so I need to be mindful of the fact that they are going to try to kill me now, because they've spotted me. So I need to put up a bunch of Overwatch positions. So I think we can go over there, maybe. Over here.
Moving.
Oh, and I can actually shoot that guy. And he's dead.
Hostile neutralized.
Fortunately, these cannons are really powerful that these guys use. They're not very accurate, but they are very powerful. So I can move over there.
Position confirmed.
These aren't civilians. They're Advent.
Yes, and judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently manufactured.
No wonder they just keep coming.
Okay, so I need to get to that area. So let's see, only this guy has movements remaining. So I can move him over here in order to support the guys down here, or I can move him to even higher ground in order to support the guys over here. Let's see. I hope there's no enemies up here. So then we can move him over here.
No problem, boss. Advent troops here.
Okay, so unfortunately there are a bunch of enemies, and there's an enemy over there also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload and then just not move to that position, because moving to that position brings in 3 more guys into the battle, which I do not want in the battle right now, because I first need to deal with those 4 or so guys that I've already spotted, that as soon as I end my turn now, they are going to attack me already. So I would much rather be facing 4 guys on the next turn instead of 7 guys on the next turn. I think you would agree 7 guys is a lot more hazardous than 4. So I think if we move over here and go into Overwatch, it will be good. Yeah, I've already seen this fucking cinematic. There is a mod that you can download. Fortunately, this game is very moddable. There are quite a few very good mods that you can install. I actually have a mod, this thing right here, like the fact that I can rotate like that. that is a mod that I have installed. Normally you can't rotate like this, so that is a very good mod that I fortunately have installed.
Come get some.
So now it's the enemy's turn. Let's see what they do. Wow, okay. So they are playing very defensively because they didn't come outside at all. I can almost guarantee that as soon as I move these two guys, this guy and this guy, past this area, then I will get shot at, because they almost definitely put their guys on Overwatch. So what I am going to do right now is I'm going to grapple up here so that I don't run past there or there, so that I don't get hit by Overwatch or anything like that. And then I'm going to move all of my guys over there, and you can go on Long Watch, you can go on Overwatch over here.
I feel light on my feet.
You can grapple over there. This grapple is really quite good. It actually is part of the suit, because you can equip all of your guys with suits, and you get a few different types of suits. So the grapple is part of the Wraith or the Wrath suit. So I've equipped all of my guys with the Wraith or the Wrath suits, because they have this grapple thing, which is really useful, because it just allows you to get in and out of sticky situations much easier. Okay, so they spawned on the bottom floor. I don't really have a problem with that, and we now know that that guy is standing over there. So if we run over here, then we might be able to get a clean shot of him. But we do know that there's a guy standing over there, probably a robot. So let's see, if we move over here, let's see what we can do.
No problem, boss. I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Okay, so he's on Overwatch right now, but I can shoot him with a 66% accuracy, which isn't really a whole lot. But let's try that maybe. I wonder how those guys at the bottom spotted me, because the two guys at the bottom shouldn't be able to see me, because there's no vents or windows or anything like that in this area. So that's a little bit weird. I don't really think they should have been able to spot me there. So let's see. Okay, I guess we can try to shoot that guy. 66% is pretty big. I can also shoot a plasma grenade to him if I really want to. But I think it's fine. I think we can just try to shoot him. Okay, so I hit him, that's good.
I'm running low on ammo.
Let's see here. If I grapple with this guy. Oh, the grapple is on cooldown, okay. And his grapple is also on cooldown, okay. So, let's see. Unfortunately, I can't get a shot of that guy no matter what I do. So let's run over here, I think.
Good to go.
And with this guy, I can't get a shot of him either. So let's run over there.
Moving out.
And then with these guys I can grapple. And with this guy I can actually get a shot of that guy. So let's move over there.
This unit is relatively agile.
And it's a 75%, so that's pretty good. Let's just see if the thing auto-saved just now. Okay, yeah, that seems like it auto-saved. So let's shoot him.
An efficient kill.
I need no subordinates, no servants to carry out my will. I will fight on!
And then we can grapple over here. Or do we just need to run over there? If we run over there, we're going to get shot. Because it will be our opponent's turn next turn. So I don't really want to run over there. But we have to face facts. If we don't get over there, then that other guy is just continuously going to summon a bunch of those zombie things. So we really actually need to get over there. So I guess let's run over there and see what happens.
Got it covered.
Okay, so we haven't spotted him and he hasn't spotted us. And then I think let's run over there, I guess.
Got it.
The elders have chosen me, just as they have chosen you, Commander. We are both destined to serve at their side, to bring their vision to this world and beyond. Come, allow yourself to be reclaimed.
That's the Elder's Warlock. All reports indicate he's nearly as good as they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
Let me show you.
Soldier down! Get him back up, ASAP!
Okay, so unfortunately those two guys were hit by the ability of that dude. So if we run over here...
Absolutely. Get back in there. What?
Okay, so she is disorientated right now. Which means... Okay, so she can shoot, fortunately. And then let's move this guy over here.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
And then we can do a bombardment on that guy in order to get rid of his cover that he has right now. Okay, that's good. Now he has 100% chance to hit him, so that's very good. Previously it was like a 60 or a 70% chance. So explosive effects are very useful to get rid of cover.
What'd you expect? Weapons burning ammo fast!
When your people are wiped clean from this world, these trivial defeats I have suffered at your hands will be all but forgotten by the elders.
I'm sure we'll see them again, but that Chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander.
So as you can see, that Chosen was killed with only 2 hits, basically 2 shots. That other avatar thing took like 3 shots, and I actually hit it with a critical hit from one of my guys. So the avatar is actually more powerful than those special dudes, and you can believe me when I say that that avatar can actually deal more damage than the warlock or the chosen dudes. But as I said, that chosen dude isn't actually one of the most powerful guys. There's another type of chosen, because there's 3 different types of chosen. There's another chosen that is immune to Overwatch, and she is just really irritating to kill. But maybe we will encounter the other chosen as we play a little bit more. So now I only have movement left with this guy, that guy, that guy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here and then prepare to enter the building on the next turn. I'm not going to enter the building on this turn.
Heading out! Ready to rock.
No problem, boss.
Sure!
Okay, so let us see. The robot is the most powerful one when it comes to durability, so I will move in there with him first. Let's see. Unfortunately, it looks like a very open place. Let's move over there, maybe.
It feels good to move around.
This is Avenger. Package is in range.
Okay, so it actually seems like there's nobody in this room, or this room, so I can maybe be a little bit more bold with my movements. So let's take this guy and we place him over here, and then we can put him on Overwatch. Let's see.
Rolling!
Okay, so there's actually a guy over there. But we can activate Overwatch still.
I'm going. Moving to Overwatch. Seems doable. Heading out. Advent reinforcements inbound.
How can that be? It's just like the one...
Carefully! Preserve the specimen at all costs! Confirmed acquisition of the package. Move to evac.
Okay, so now we can pick the guy up.
You're with me.
And then we can move over there. Fortunately, all of my dudes have this Wraith ability, which I've activated, which allows you to move through walls. So it is really useful to move quickly when you need to move from cover to cover, especially now, because if I get shot and this guy dies, then I basically lose him. So that will not be good.
Come get some. Moving to Overwatch. Not a problem.
First it's human bodies. Now we're finding Advent. Something tells me they didn't abduct these ones.
Looks more like a production facility to me. The configuration is different. Is it possible? Could this be where the Advent forces are coming from?
Nothing is beyond the realm of possibility when dealing with the aliens.
Come get some.
Okay, so now every 2 turns reinforcements will spawn. So things are going to get much more difficult from here on out. So we need to very quickly move to the extraction point.
Advent forces on the ground. Together. Target's still up. That is not good. No, that didn't feel good.
Okay, so I can obviously shoot that guy. I think we should do that.
Well, how about that? Running dry on ammo.
Father really outdid himself, didn't he?
The shredder gun is very efficient at removing walls, so we will do this.
going?
Okay, let's try for that 70%. Okay, we didn't get it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't get it. On lockdown. Here, catch!
Okay, we got a critical on that guy, that's awesome.
Position confirmed.
Okay, I think let's quick save and then we can move to the roof. The roof will be a pretty safe place, I think. Let's move over there then.
Got it covered.
Everybody in this machine is failing.
Cover the flanks! Get out of my head! What did you expect? Fire's getting worse here!
Okay, so we can move this guy over here.
Absolutely!
As you wish.
Activate overdrive so that we can shoot twice.
I'll need to reload. Locking and loading. Do I get a badge or something?
Okay, and then we can move this one over here and put him on Overwatch.
Moving at target location.
Move that one there, put him on Overwatch.
I can handle that.
That one over there.
Overwatch! 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 Got it covered!
And I think it should be safe to move out with this one completely. because I think on the next turn we should be able to get all of my guys to the extraction point. Unfortunately, one thing that I don't like about the game is you can't drop the guy off and let the guy get extracted. You have to be extracted with him. So you have to click on here, and then your dude and him are extracted. So you can't just like tie the rope to him and then extract him alone. You have to go with him. So that's one thing that I don't really like.
Target neutralized.
Okay, now I can move to the extraction location.
Solid copy. Location confirmed. 10-4.
I don't see you running anywhere.
Already there.
And then I can end my turn.
They're moving around the side. Taking heavy damage.
Okay, that wasn't good. 7 damage that I didn't really want to take. But that's life.
Packing it in. Good to go. Moving out.
And that is basically a mission. Yeah, no, I can't kill that guy now. So we managed to actually do 2 objectives in this mission. We did the codex thing where we hacked the codex. That was actually a side objective. And then we did the main objective of retrieving the body from this facility.
I'll be leaving now.
So all in all, a pretty productive match. And we managed to kill one of the Chosen, which gives us more ability points. That's awesome.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
At least we know these Chosen can be killed. Well, temporarily.
Okay, so as you play through the match and you kill the enemies, obviously you get experience, and then you can level up your guys who gained experience and give them certain perks. You can only select one of the perks. You can't select more perks. Like, you can't select the left one and the right one. You can only select one of them. So we level up that guy and we level up this guy. Let's see here. Okay, I think we can take the Nova thing. That will be better than the sacrifice thing. And if you take a certain amount of damage, like if you get your health reduced to like there, then your guys will be gravely wounded. And if it only damages like to the middle around there, then they get wounded. And if you only take a little bit of damage, then you are lightly wounded. And all of these stuff like gravely wounded, and lightly wounded means that you will have to send your guys to the infirmary to get healed, if you have an infirmary. If you don't have an infirmary, then basically it means that you will have to wait even longer before you can use that same guy on the mission, on a mission again, before you can send it out again. I think Rupture is the best here. Rupture shot deals critical damage and ensures the target takes an additional 3 damage from all attacks in the future. Or Saturation Fire. No, I think Rupture will probably be pretty good. Or no, let's take Saturation Fire. That actually sounds like a good one. So, yeah, that's it.
Commander, although I firmly believe the specimen we have recovered is crucial to the aliens' efforts, we currently do not have the means of properly studying it. Within the confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of time and resources to fully analyze this specimen.
Okay.
New objective added.
Your findings at the Forge facility are disconcerting, Commander. If the aliens are somehow assembling or growing the Advent forces en masse, our efforts to defeat them will be that much harder. I will leave you and your team to pursue this further.
New objective added.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
So this is the ship. Basically, it's the ship that you fly around on. Like you have a mothership, and then you have a small little ship which takes you to the different missions. But this is the big mothership, and you have a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of different buildings on it.
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life to begin immediately.
So, I'm not going to go into too much detail with all of these, but basically you need to manage your power, and you have a bunch of different supplies, which is your money. And you have intel, Illyrium, and alloys, and you need to manage all of that in order to run a productive ship, and to basically research like new weapons, new armor, and all of that different stuff. I can actually show you all of the different stuff which I have already. No, not that. Completed projects. Yeah, basically like you get Wraith suits, war suits, spider suits, and then you get a bunch of different guns, you get different grenades, different heavy weapons, experimental ammo, stuff like that. And all of the stuff you can equip in your armory. It also shows you all of the stuff that you have killed throughout the game. So, so far I've killed 1 avatar, and 308 zombies, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I've killed that guy, which is the one chosen, I've killed so far, and there's 2 chosen left, which I haven't killed so far. And then it also shows all of your different mechs that you have killed. That thing is really, really powerful. It's like even more powerful than the Avatar when it comes to the amount of health that it has. And then you have a memorial which shows all of the dead soldiers which you have so far. Fortunately, I haven't lost any soldiers so far, so there's no deceased soldiers. I've really played this game perfectly, because I want to make this a perfect run. So I haven't lost any soldiers there yet, and then apart from that you can recruit new soldiers here, but these are level 0 soldiers basically, so they're really weak. And then in the infirmary are all of your recovering soldiers and stuff like that. And obviously those soldiers that were damaged in the previous mission that we did, you now can't use those soldiers. You have to use other soldiers. So that's just another mechanic in the game which is a little bit bothersome, whereby you can't just do missions with the same guys over and over and over. You have to use different missions, different guys each and every turn basically.
Commander, we need to keep an eye out for the Chosen sabotage attempts. We don't have any more time to lose.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight.
And this is the world map. You basically have to take over the entire world map eventually. And they constantly attack your positions. The positions that you have already taken over are constantly attacked by the Advent, which is the evil dudes. So we just did this mission. There is a mission over here which I need to do, which I think is a main mission. I think so. Let's see here. Okay, this is one of the main missions, where basically if I go there, then I'm going to kill one of the head guys, one of the main guys, but that mission is going to take a few hours, even longer than the mission that we just did. So I don't want to do that mission right now, since that will make this recording upwards of 3 hours, probably 4 hours even. So let's choose a little bit of an easier mission to do. What's this one? Oh, okay, so I can't do that mission right now. I first have to decode the codex thing that I got. Let's see what else is there. Okay, I can't do that one either right now.
Of infiltrating the facility. We should talk to our contacts in the Resistance to see if they have any ideas.
Okay, well, I guess I can do this mission. I don't really see why not. So let's head over there.
Setting course for the West Asian Corridor.
And then obviously now I need to use a different team than the one which I used previously, because my other team is out of commission. As you can see here, wounded and badly wounded and all of that stuff, so I can't use any of those which I used already. And also tired. Some of these are tired, so you can see there his stamina is in the yellow, and that will make him a less effective soldier than those that are not tired. And if you keep using a guy that is tired, then he is just going to get even more and more weak. So you don't want to have that happen. So because all of these guys are new, I need to equip them with the good weapons. Since I only have a few weapons which I really upgraded to a very high level, which makes the weapons very good. And then we give them a Wraith suit. and we... yeah, that's fine. Oh, and we give them like the tracer rounds are very good. Then we go to the next one. You will also see that all of them look different. That's because the game has a very in-depth customization system, whereby you can change the color of their armor, you can change the body, you can change their looks, how they look, you can change their helmet and stuff that they wear. So there's a whole bunch of different customization options, and because I have all of the DLC, I have all of the different customization options, which is also really pretty cool. And a bunch of new ones was also added with the latest DLC, with the War of the Chosen DLC. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different options, and you can also change their hair, you can change their eye color, you can rotate them around if you want, you can give their armor different tints, like you can really put even decals, you can even put stickers and decals on their body armor and stuff like that. So the customizations that you can do to your guys is really quite impressive. Even though it doesn't add anything, like it doesn't make you better or anything like that, it's just cool to make all of your guys unique. It really makes you feel as if you're building a squad of different guys, which is really cool. Then we go to the next one. Well, this guy doesn't have arms. That's a little visual glitch that happens sometimes. Sometimes their head will also float to the side, but I mean, it's just a small visual glitch. It's really not like a bug or anything like that that will make the game unplayable or anything like that. And then we also give him the Wraith suit, and there the arms pop back in. And this one also doesn't have arms right now, but as soon as we give him the Wraith suit, there the arms come back. And then let's just see, I think I will use this plasma lance instead, and then we just give him the tracer rounds, and we give him a different weapon upgrade, I think. Which one will be the best? You get a bunch of different weapon upgrades which you can use. The stock adds missed damage. If you miss a shot, then it takes more damage. This one adds an instant kill chance, which isn't really useful. So I don't think I'm gonna use any of these modifications. It's not really useful, to be honest. And then I just want to make sure, yes, he has the Wraith suit on, so that's good. So all of them have what they need now. Let's just check out this guy quickly. Loadout, give him that one. I don't have any more Wraith suits, unfortunately. I need to get some more Wraith suits, unless we can do this. Make armor available, and there we have some more Wraith suits, so that's good. And then let's just check out this guy. He is a little bit damaged, but that's not really too bad. Fortunately, the advantage that the robots have is that even if they are damaged, they suffer no combat penalty. And they also don't have stamina, so they're not like the humans who can run out of stamina and get demoralized. The robots can't get demoralized or run out of stamina or get wounded or anything like that. You can even send this robot into combat when it only has 1 HP remaining, which makes the robots a really cool type of character to actually use. So that's it. Let's send them into battle and do the next mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Local resistance forces tipped us to the location of an alien facility tied to the Avatar project operating out of this area. We're going in to shut it down, permanently. Approach the target and place the X4 charges at the designated position. Then move to a safe distance for detonation. If we can take out that facility, we might just buy ourselves some time. Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
We're in a concealed position.
Okay, so it's way over there, so I need to head in this general direction. Let's see.
Heading out.
Okay, those things are really powerful. And they move extremely quickly.
Running. Let's do this. Running. Time to motor.
Okay, so I could take them out right now, or I can move further down. I could like really just ignore them and just go place the charges and escape on the mission, but obviously I won't get a lot of experience that way, and I mean that's not a whole lot of fun. So I think what we're going to do is set up Overwatch over here. Or do we want to move our Overwatch a little bit deeper? I guess we can move the Overwatch a little bit deeper. Like maybe somewhere around here. Let's see what happens if I move over here. Okay, nothing so far. Okay, so that's already very close to the place where we need to be. So I think that's fine. We can do this over here.
Roger, I've got my eyes on. Overwatch. On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. Roger that. Scanning.
And then we can, I think, start by bombarding them.
Why were we hiding anyway? Let's just kill them.
Yeah, that's how you very efficiently take out a group like that, because otherwise if they ambush you, then you would have taken a lot of damage. Wow, that was a powerful critical.
That's it.
Okay. Jeez, this guy took a lot of damage. He took like 10 damage. That is not good. So let's see. None of these guys have a lot of abilities. As you see, they only have like 3 abilities. My other squad, which I did the previous mission with, were a much higher level than this squad. This is like my B squad. Only this guy has a lot of levels, but all of the other guys are a much lower level, so this mission is going to be much more difficult. Simply because I don't have such a high level squad.
It's dead. It has to be dead. Absolutely.
Okay, I don't want to move too close and bring more enemies to me before I have the opportunity to set up another Overwatch.
This would be Subject Gamma. Valen created a Viper King. Just what we needed. This is the shot we've been waiting for. Take that thing down before it has a chance to run.
Okay, well, that thing is going to destroy me. Because I don't have any Overwatch right now. Okay, so that's not very good at all. Let's just see. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to load my previous save, because that guy's dead. There's no way that how he's going to survive that, because there's a turret that is going to shoot him as soon as I end my turn, and he's going to take another 4 damage from the bound, because that thing used the bound on him or bind, which means that he can't move, and he takes 4 damage every turn, because that thing is squeezing the life out of him. So what we are going to do now is we're going to set up Overwatch over here, so that we can, as soon as that thing pops out, we can shoot him with all of our Overwatches.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
Sensors at maximum sensitivity.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Okay, so fortunately he hasn't spotted me from here yet. So let's just move to there. I think that will be a safe location.
Heading there now.
Okay, so now we can put all of these guys on Overwatch.
On Overwatch. Come get some. I'm on it.
And then we can move a little bit forward with this guy. Let's say over there.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
I believe this would be Subject Gamma.
Valen created a Viper King. Just what we needed. We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Come on, focus!
Okay, that's really good. 3 out of 4 hits is pretty good. And we can shred all of his cover. That will also be good. Or actually we can shoot him twice if we go into overdrive. That will be much better. And I actually want this guy to get the kill, not my robot, because my robot is a higher level. So, how much HP does he have left? Okay, we should be able to kill him with 1 hit from the grenade. So let's do this. Yeah.
My weapon is nearly depleted.
Don't let that thing escape. It's trying to open another rift.
Yeah, don't worry, it's not going to escape. And then I can just move over here.
On my way.
Holy shit, it actually escaped. I didn't think that it would move when I move. It basically stole a turn from me. So, instead of moving closer and then shooting it, I'm just going to shoot it from where I am standing. I just basically wanted to get a better vantage point on it. So if it's going to cheat like that, then I'm just going to shoot it and then shoot it with okay, well, I didn't want that to happen, so we will once again reload and hope that the fucking robot doesn't critical strike this time. When I don't want it to critical strike, then it critical strikes, and when you want it to critical strike, then it fucking misses. So shoot it and don't critical strike it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why are you critical striking now? Okay, let's see. Maybe if I move a little bit closer, then it will do something else. Let's see, move over there.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We have to stop that thing. Don't let it escape.
Plan on having me reload soon.
Oh, okay, so it already escaped. So I just basically have to shoot it with a robot and then have to bomb it with my grenadier. For fuck's sake, don't critical strike.
Only Advent knew my actual.
Okay, let's do the fire shredder thing instead of the just normal shooting it.
It's trying to open one of those rifts. Stop it.
And then we just shoot it.
Taken care of.
King is down. Good work, people. It's over.
There we go. Now this guy gets the experience instead of the robot, because the robot is a much higher level than this guy. And we actually managed to kill a very difficult enemy. The reason why that guy is so difficult to kill is that you're not supposed to kill him in a single mission. What those guys do is you shoot them maybe once or twice, and then they use that portal to escape. Because every time you make a move, they can make a move. So they can not just have a single turn, they have a turn every time that you move your characters. Even if you just move to like here or whatever, then it's their turn. And then you move another move, then it's their turn again. So they can very quickly destroy your entire squad if you don't do like what I did with the 4 overwatches that I set up. Because I basically got 3 extra shots in on that thing, which I shouldn't have, thanks to the overwatches which I set up. So those things then escape, they go into that portal, and then you will encounter them with the same amount of HP as what they left in another mission. So if I damaged him till half HP and he escaped, then I will encounter him on half HP in another mission. So that's how those mean motherfuckers work, and they're really, really powerful. Because they can obviously move more than once in a single mission. Or in a single turn at least. Okay, so that thing saw me, so I need to definitely move out of the way somehow. Let's hope that he can't shoot me from there.
Getting it done. Stepping off.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
Moving out. I'm all over it.
Okay, so now we just need to infiltrate this place and place the charges. But first I'm going to go up here and destroy that turret.
Throwing the hook.
Oh, there's actually 2 turrets up here.
As you wish.
Okay, let's blast this one. Actually, I can blast both of them. Thanks to overdrive.
soon.
Okay, unfortunately I missed, but it should be okay.
I'll need to reload.
By the numbers.
And that was a nice critical hit.
That's right.
I wouldn't have been able to destroy it if I didn't get a critical hit there.
Throw in the hook. Grapple out. Grappling.
Okay, so let's see. I want to use this guy in order to quickly go place the charges. And then I will keep the rest of the guys on the roof in order to cover the guy at the bottom.
What's over there? I've got eyes on an advent position.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Okay, so those are going to be a problem. I might have to load a save, or load the quick save, because these are going to tear me apart. So I think let's go over there.
Okay, I'll go.
And then I just put all of these guys on Overwatch.
Come get some. Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it.
Wow, 11 damage. That's quite a lot. How the hell can he attack twice? He's definitely not supposed to be able to attack that many times. Okay, so since we definitely don't want that to happen, let's do a reload and then just rework our positioning and stuff like that. Okay, so this guy, instead of sending him in there right now, we can just grapple to there. And put all of them on Overwatch. They will eventually encounter something that they can attack.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, let's see.
Absolutely. Finally! Rolling! On my way. If you say so.
Such inefficient designs.
Scanning. Overwatch! Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering now. Got it covered!
Stomp, stomp, stomp. This unit scanners are active.
Okay, so let's see if we can move my guys over here. Since we know that those 3 guys are standing right there, basically. We might actually even be able to bomb them from here. I think that's better. If we put all of these guys on
Overwatch!
long watch.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch!
And then we throw a bomb over there. Because we know they are standing there. Let me just get this projectile, whatever, over there. It's a little bit of a subtle art sometimes. Come on. Now, let's move a little bit to the side. Oh no, no, if I move to the side then I lose a movement. So let's just get it right. There we go. And we definitely got them because we can hear the robot reacting to the heat. And now we can just put all of them on Overwatch.
Sounds like a job for a turret.
And if they don't want to move, then we can just shoot another one down there.
Grenade out!
And we killed the shield bearer and the other one also.
Come get some. Overwatch!
Surely there's a more difficult task available.
Got it covered. Got it covered!
Okay, so they really don't want to come up here. So I guess that means we have to go down to them.
Okay, I'll go! Scanning. Heading out. I'm on it. Tired of waiting around. On Overwatch. Move into position. Scanning. Moving to position. Overwatch.
This unit is relatively agile. Sensors at maximum sensitivity. I hear everything.
Okay, well, he's definitely down there somewhere.
Moving. I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Okay, so let's see. If I shred his armor with this guy, then he will be much easier to kill.
Bombs away! If you say so. Hard target, minimal damage. It's dead. It has to be dead. Sure thing.
Physical exertion out point.
Here I come. Understood. Moving out. Come get some.
Now we can plant the bomb.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
And we can just put him here.
Requesting emergency evac. Roger that. I'm trusting you here. Not a problem.
I'm as graceful as a
Let's
gazelle.
do this. Moving.
And we can just extract right now. I guess we could like just end our turn right now and wait for reinforcements to come maybe. Sometimes they send reinforcements, but honestly I'm not going to be too bothered by that.
Packing it in.
It's just a little bit of extra experience that we could get. It's not the end of the world.
Getting out of here.
I'll be leaving now.
Evac confirmed. Ready to boogie.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history, a small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
And then as we see, we once again get levels. These guys are much lower level than my other guys. My other guys are like around here, Major and Colonel. Let's see who they can bond with. That's another thing that was added in the expansion, is bonds. You can actually get bonds, and when you bond with another character, you get different levels of bonding. Like at level 1, it's not a whole lot different. You can just basically like give one of your or you can give your bond mate like 1 extra movement point or something like that. And then there's a bunch of other levels, like level 2 bonding, level 3 bonding, where you can do a bunch of other more powerful skills. So it's really a cool mechanic which they added. And if the bond mate dies, then the other bond mate, which is still alive, goes crazy, and because they basically lost their best friend. So that's one of the detrimental things from the new mechanic. It's good, but it can also be detrimental. And we also got the Viper King corpse, so that's pretty awesome.
With the alien facility destroyed, their efforts to develop the Avatar project will likely suffer a substantial decline, at least for the time being. Excellent work, Commander.
And if we go to our armory, we should see here... Oh no, we don't see it. It seems that the Viper Queen or Viper King or whatever isn't here. But that thing there, that big thing there, I've actually killed twice. And that thing was just about as powerful as that Viper King thing that we killed just now. But it seems they don't have a special place on the wall for the Viper King. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I think I just basically wanted to do 2 or so missions, and considering that each mission takes in excess of an hour sometimes, I think 2 missions is pretty good. Just wanted to show off the game a little bit, show a little bit of the new expansion that was released a few months ago, and we fortunately managed to encounter one of the Eldar chosen, and we managed to encounter Viper King, which isn't in the base game of XCOM 2. So you can clearly see there's a bunch of new content added with the new expansion, the War of the Chosen expansion. The game was already, like XCOM 2, was already a massive game. I mean, I've already put in like 115 hours on my first playthrough of the base game, and then when I got the expansion, the War of the Chosen expansion, you actually have to create a new game. You have to start over, because the expansion just adds so much content to the game that it's impossible for you to continue with your existing save and use the new content. You can obviously continue on your normal save, but you won't have access to the new content of the War of the Chosen expansion. So I've got like 115 hours on my first playthrough, and on this one already I have like 40 hours on my second playthrough. So it really adds a lot of playability to the base game, which already had in excess of 100 hours of gameplay that you can do. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.